2 years ago, these Northern Beaches charities almost had their funding cut by council. Now, the charities are nervous it could happen again.
That funding is attached to real people's lives and it would be a huge loss.
For years, these charities called this subsidiary funding foundational and essential to the services they provide the community. This funding is set to expire next year, and charities are nervous council may take away their funding or distribute it to multiple organisations instead, as it was proposed 2 years ago. An approach some of the charities say would be for the worse.
We are covering the whole of life cycle. We provide a whole range of community services such as our domestic violence service, which is a drop-in service, homelessness and general community support to some of the most vulnerable people in the community. This core-based funding, it's a need for the community.
Every year we've met the KPI, sadly, and exceeded it. The shelter KPI was 40 and we had 96 clients go through. And the shelter KPI for bed nights was 3,000 and we provided 8,972. We've tripled our capacity in the last 12 months. This service is a lifeline, and if this service wasn't here, I wouldn't be here.
Burdekin Beach's Youth Hub also say their service is essential and should remain funded, as they are the only youth support group in the Pittwater community. But unlike the two other charities, Burdekin says the funding grant should be open to other charities based on a needs approach rather than continuing it based on historical relationships. Council has no obligation to provide the funding and say it's subject to change and a competitive tender process. Councillor Gradden states there is currently no plan to cut funds, while Councillor DeLucas says there's plans to cut funds altogether. But at this point, nothing has been officially confirmed by Council.